Okay, y'all know me. My name's Cade Bernsen with the Bernsen Law Firm, and I'm honored to be here today with y'all. The question is why we're here today. And so, as you know, our firm handles a lot of 18-wheeler wrecks, big truck wrecks. That's one of our specialties. And so it's usually something, when we handle those wrecks, usually something very tragic has occurred, okay? And it was 3 years ago, this coming Christmas Eve, 3 years ago, more or less, that a nice woman named Robbie Morse was driving down the highway with her dog and plates of cookies and food to go to a family gathering like we all do. When a logging truck ran her off the road and forced her to crash into some trees. Her dog died, and she ended up dying a few days later after suffering in the emergency room. So that's a tragic story, but where the heroic part of it comes in, we're here to celebrate today, is, well, first of all, that 18-wheeler driver, that logging truck, he fled the scene. And we would not have known who he was but for this lady right here named Tammy Williams, who happened to see the whole wreck. And we live in a society today where most people are selfish, and if there's not something in it for themselves, then they're not going to act. But this brave lady, in fact, she's a little maybe too brave, because we're lucky nothing bad happened. But she chases this 18-wheeler down the highway and won't give up. And chases him, and is able to get us enough identifying information to where we can contact law enforcement and are able to bring a lawsuit and get this family some justice. And no one does that, and they have not met until today. Because there was a case, there was litigation going on, and we said, we said there'll be a time for that for y'all to meet. And so it's been on my heart and my dad's heart. We were just proud of Tammy, heartbroken for Ann and her family, but just proud of Tammy because most people don't act like that. And she's a hero, and so in these days and times, the news is usually bad. It's something, there's war or recession or whatever, and so sometimes I think we need good news, and we need to honor heroes in our community. We need to remember, in our community, we look out for one another. And so, so with that being said, I'd like to give Tammy, this is our Bernsen Law Firm 2023 Good Samaritan Award. And as people know, that maybe be familiar with the Bible, it's the Samaritan that went out of his way to help a stranger in need. And so you have earned it. I wish we had more to give, but it's just a token of our appreciation and how proud we are. And I'm very glad that you live in this community, And so here, I'm going to give this to you. And I think, and
these to you, Tammy. Thank you.
so I don't know, Angel, do you have any questions for Tammy or anybody else?
Tammy, I don't have a question for you, but I do have a statement, and I have to show you something. Because not only did the Bernsen Law Firm give you that excellent plaque, you have been nominated for Southeast Texas Hometown Hero for KFDM this month's Hometown Hero, KFDM Fox 4, and Gulf Coast Credit Union. So you are truly a hero. So you are going to get this this anyway, but Kay planned this and got nominations to be a hometown hero. So you are truly, I mean, you were a hero before the plaque, but now this makes it official.
Thank you.
Well, how's it feel?
Bittersweet. I mean, I would just hope, you know, as us as a community, we help each other. And I think the biggest driving force is if it had been one of my family members, I would hope that somebody would have done the same thing for me. So.
And I think besides what you did that day, heroes also inspire. Do you hope this inspires others to take action?
I do. I hope that this shows, you know, caring about somebody that's a stranger. It can make a difference in people's lives. I mean, it's unfortunate what happened, but to be able to have some form of comfort knowing that somebody did stop to render aid and help really makes a difference in people's lives, that it wasn't just something that, you know, somebody got away with. But I would hope that this would make other people think to be more involved, because we are in a society that becomes more disengaged every day. So this just is an example of what we should do for each other.
Well, congratulations, Tammy. We're honored to get to meet you, and obviously, look, you have a lot of support.
Thank you.